Hey Highlands, it is great to see you. I am so excited for this week and the message that we're going to hear from Paul. Mainly because it's on the subject of suffering. And in the subject of suffering, I frankly just want this out of my head because it's been in my head for 4 weeks in study. Paul is going to say something incredible to us. He's going to talk about the suffering that we go through in this present age. And when he talks about this suffering, he's not talking about our persecutions. He's not talking about the consequences when we make bad choices. He's talking about suffering in a global sense, that the whole world is suffering because of the fall of man. We can relate to this. There's not a person who can't relate to the aspect of suffering. But he says something extraordinary here. He says that this suffering doesn't compare at all to the glory that is to come. This glory that's going to be revealed to us. I'm oftentimes thinking about the birth of my 4 children. This is an incredible moment. For those who have experienced childbirth, it's incredible. In fact, Paul in our text is going to compare the suffering to birth pains. And I want you to think about these pains, the suffering, as good. That's counter-thinking to where we go as a people. This goodness that God is putting upon us, this temporal, light, momentary suffering and affliction is to reveal something that is glorious. And in the context of childbirth, there is nothing so beautiful than to hold or see your child for that first time. I didn't experience the suffering. I didn't experience the pain of childbirth. But when I watch my wife light up and is just overwhelmed with incredible joy when she holds that child for the first time, the suffering that she went through isn't even comparable to the glory that has been revealed to her. Come this week, you're going to see something extraordinary in our suffering, that God Himself works all things to the good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. And He does this through suffering. Suffering is for our good and for God's glory. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. God bless.